Hi, I'm Derryl Gabel. Thanks again for joining me. In part 3 of this series, I'm going to show you some licks or sequences that incorporate the 3-note per string minor pentatonic framework. We're going to incorporate all kinds of different techniques like economy picking, sweep picking, the legato technique, tapping, all kinds of fun stuff. In each example, I'll play it up to tempo and then I'll play it slow. Please use the PDFs or guitar profiles to easily follow along. Let's get started. Okay, with example 1, I wanted to choose an idea that took advantage of the duplicate notes. So the tip that I wanted to give you is that you need to experiment with playing these ideas on different sets of strings. Right, and in different positions. So here I'm like in root position, then I'm going down to position 5, and then position 4, position 2, position 1. And as you noticed, I'm using the legato technique with hammer-ons and pull-offs. You know, this is a concept, if you will, that Alan Holdsworth uses. Try checking out his solo in City Nights off the Secrets album and listen for this idea. You know, he does something like, I don't know the solo off the top of my head, but it's, you know, he'll do something like, you know, he's just moving it around, you know. And anyway, check that out. So in example 3, the tip I wanted to give you for that is I kind of think of this particular idea as a 3 plus 2 in the sense of, like, let's check out the high E going to the B string. So on the high E we have 3 fingers on the high E, right? And we play this phrase. We have like a pickup note, and then we play, and then we go to the B string and it's got 2 notes. So we have this, I actually start here, but I go. All right, but we got 3 notes on the high E, 2 notes on the B, basically, right? And then when we go to the next set of 2 strings, we've got right, 3 notes on the B and 2 notes on the G. Okay, and then the next set of 2 strings, 3 notes, 2 notes, 3 notes on the G, 2 notes on the D. And then the next set of 2 strings, we got 3 notes on the D string, 2 on the A. And then 3 notes on the A string, 2 notes on the low E. And then I end the phrase like that. And something else that I want to point out is, I'm using economy picking in this. And so if you start with the downstroke, right, you got down, up, down, up, up, down. So take a close look at the transcription, the PDF or the Guitar Pro, and pay special attention to the picking if you're not familiar with the economy picking technique. And so you'll see that, going from string to string, I'm going, in one direction using like a sweep, if you will, or a brush stroke in the classical sense. But very effective technique for speed. Okay, with example 2, I wanted to point out this concept behind it. I call it 2 plus 1 plus 2, 2, 1, 2, if you will. So, if you look at the lick here, you got 2 notes on the low E, 1 on the A, and then 2 on the D. Okay, and then it does that again on the next set of strings. We got 2 notes on the A string, 1 on the D, and then 2 on the G. Alright, and then on the next set of 3 strings, we got 2 notes on the D string, 1 on the G, 2 on the B string. And then on the last set of 3 strings, we got 2 notes on the G, 1 on the B, and 2 on the high. Well, I think then it goes like this. Isn't that right? So, but you get the idea. What I would suggest is once you get comfortable with this sweeping technique using the 2-1-2, is to move it around to the different positions. This was transcribed and I played it in position 1, but you want to move it around to position 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, with example 4, we've got a lot going on here. I'm using string skipping, tapping. I introduced some new harmonic material, the blues scale. I'm borrowing from another minor pentatonic, which is B minor pentatonic. So I'm going from E minor pentatonic to B minor pentatonic. So let's have a look at it. So, I start out with the low E with position 1 of E minor pentatonic. Then I jump over the A string and go to the D string. Okay, and then I'm going to tap and slide up to the flat 5. Okay, that gives me the, my bluesy sound. That's my blue note. Okay, and then whenever I get to the B string, I'm playing B minor pentatonic. So I introduced that F sharp in there. And when I go to the high E, I'm back into E minor pentatonic. Then as I descend, I'm thinking position 4 with these two fingers of E minor pentatonic and position 1 of E minor pentatonic with this hand, with the left hand. So cool stuff. Hey guys, thanks for checking out my free course. I hope you enjoyed it. To get the most out of these ideas, I recommend moving them to other parts of the minor pentatonic scale. This will give you the most mileage out of these licks and sequences. Check your email tomorrow for some exciting news and an exclusive offer. See you soon.